Now we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, we refer to our analysis in my last video. Okay, if we refer to my last analysis when the price was here, we mentioned still we can expect the price to give us one more drop, and this is what we get. And when the price was within this range, we put the line here at 27. We mentioned if there is a breakout of the trend line, we can expect the price to drop to 27. As we can see exactly the price dropped to 27 and reverse. Okay, then we mentioned if we want to look for buy after the break, when the price was here, if after the breakout the price dropped to 27, any reversal if we get, then we can trade it. As we can see, based on one of the price as we expected drop to 27 and reverse, but based on 1 hour chart we didn't get any trade setup within this range. This is the first option we mentioned because we don't have any trade setup. The only way to trade for this was to trade based on lower time frame. If we see the lower time frame, the only way was to look for trade is this. Because if we put this one in relative to this, easily we can see we have a divergence. That's why sometimes we mention that we can trade, I mean, based on higher time frame, when, for example, based on 1 hour chart we analyze, and if we, because after the breakout of, I mean, the price dropped to 27, if we're looking, and we mentioned we're looking for the reversal, but sometimes we need to check the lower time frame, whether maybe we can get a trade based on lower time frame. Okay, but it depends on the traders. Anyway, based on the first option for the reversal to trade for this, the only way was to trade based on lower time frame. And the second option we mentioned, we wait for the breakout of the trend line, any correction, we can trade it. The price break the trend line. Now we have this correction. We want to see how we can trade from this correction. Okay. And first of all, in this case, we start with the higher time frame. We want to see what we have it. Based on daily chart, we have nothings. I mean, we cannot do anything. Analysis. In this case, we move to lower time frame. For our chart, based on our analysis, we have been looking for this to put in relative to each other for one move up. Okay, now, whether right now we need to adjust our trend line, whether we put here or remove it. Okay, we remove, we don't need it. And as we can see the price to what we were expected and we get the reversal. If we want to look for buy right now, we need to look at this, whether we can get any buy setup or not, and how deep this correction can be, okay? And whether this one can give us one more drop, still we can expect it. That's why if we want to trade this correction, we should look for the trade setup. Simply, we cannot buy within this correction in case this one give us one more drop, because if this was give us another drop, we can expect the breakout of 27. Okay, it depends. Right now, we cannot confirm because we need to wait for a longer time. If this one turn to a bigger correction, maybe we can expect for one more drop. Okay, by the way, what we are looking for, we want to, if we get any buy setup, we are looking for buy with the breakout of the stop, because right now we're looking at this too. Okay, now we move to 1 hour chart. You want to see how we can trade it. Now, if you want to look for trade, the only way is to have entry above the top. Okay, if we want to have entry above the top, what we want, price sharply break tag and continue. If the price tag within 1 or 2 hours is not moving, we should take out the trade, and we should be aware having entry above the top, easily price can tag and reverse. Okay, anyway, it depends on the traders. If they have their own strategy, they can look for the bear strategy, and the best things is almost we have 1, 2, 3, almost we have a flat. If the price drop a bit, continue a bit with the breakout of this low, if become deeper, okay, because at that times we can see with the waves moving as expanding, then maybe we can look for the reversal flag, we take the trade. It depends which one we get, but what we have right now, the only way is to have entry above the top. Okay, anyway, we're looking for buy, and we want to be trading this one. We're looking, I mean, for this correction since the breakout, the trend line. If we get any trade, as long as the price come to this top, we start to manage at the top. I mean, almost 32.6. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or any trade, if I see any update, then I will share. And again, anyone is trading by having entry above the top. If the price tag we see within the first or second hours is not moving, we don't stay with the trade. Okay, in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any changes, I will give update. Thanks.